Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Lotus Studio Songwriters Open Mic Night. I am your host, Siena Friend, and we have a nice little group here tonight. So thank you, everybody who is playing, and thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. I want to tell you about our featured songwriter tonight, Michael Bruner, who happens to be my cousin, and he's a very talented singer-songwriter, producer, artist, and he's going to be performing the writing of a song instead of performing a song. So he's going to do something a little different on the spot and maybe taking some audience suggestions. So definitely stick around for that. I'm excited to see what he does. I am going to kick us off with a couple songs. I'm not going to be writing a song on the spot because that would terrify me. But I am going to play a song that I wrote yesterday in the Friday afternoon song club that Gary Grundy hosts that many of us have taken part in at one time or another. So we write a song in an hour. And yeah, I can't say that I'm entirely sure what the song is about yet, having just written it. Oh, you said you're hearing a delay. Is anybody am I sounding bad to anybody else?
Everybody sounds fine to me.
Sound okay? Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out, but I think it's all good on my end. So yeah, this is a new song. It may develop over time, but this is where it is right now. And it's called Trust. Trust is a spider web. I don't want to get caught in it. I'm preparing for the worst. I'm tearing down the dewy threads. Ha, 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 ha. That's worth the cold. I'd rather see myself grow old than believe in a thing called fate. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Is what you need to live worth dying for? Is what you need to live worth dying for? What chokes you? What soothes you? What gets you off? What moves you? What makes you run? What pulls you? What pulls you? What pulls you? Is what you need to live worth dying for? Sleep in the summer heat, ambivalent, intoxicating, till I'm flat on my back, a moth beating her last wing beat. Ha, 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 ha. I'm gonna play one more. I'm just going to check one thing on the streaming to make sure we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay. So I'm in Las Vegas right now at house sitting, so I didn't bring my guitar with me. All I have is my ukulele, and I don't know how to play very many songs on it. But I only have one notebook with me of like some newer songs, but I just figured this out on ukulele. This is another one that I wrote in the Friday Afternoon Song Club a little while ago. And it's called Colorado Dreaming. Colorado is where I'm from, if you don't know me. Please get out of my dreams. I don't know what to say anymore. You couldn't take care of me. I thought I cut all the cords. I tied up all the loose ends. Tried to escape the scene, but the crime stays in my head. Please get out of my dreams. I see the damage you did, even if it wasn't your fault. I can't stand the sight of a dirty dish. I can't really open my heart. Yeah, all the secrets I found out. Wondering what else you hid. Yeah, what the hell was this all about? I see the damage you did. Well, you are Broadway, you are Sherman, you're every apartment that I lived in. You are the mall and you are the sushi bar. You are Denver. I know we'll never be close again in that old house in the snow. Yeah, even if the walls were caving in, at least we had somewhere to go. But I don't want to talk about the past. I just wish that we could be friends. I want to hear you laugh, but I know we'll never be close again. Well, you are Broadway, you are Sherman, you're every apartment that I lived in. Colorado dreaming, Colorado dreaming. Thank you. Thanks, Erica.
Yes.
All right. Whew. All right. Next up, we have Erica Terpening joining us again. Spotlighting you, Erica.
Hi, everyone. My connectivity sometimes comes and goes. I mean wirelessly. I don't mean that in some sort of cryptic way. So we'll see what happens. This first one was a Friday Afternoon Song Club song from maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's fresh, but not like yesterday fresh. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. water. Wait, give me just a second. Sorry. I feel a little...
Okay, take your time.
All right, here we go. From that bullseye in the water, I could see it so clear. How the end looks like the middle, how the middle starts here. By the window at Elmer's, a hot mug to my throat. The blue drains like a love song, I shiver each note. Come on in, the water's just water. What kills you just kills you, which might make you stronger. The summer is blushing and alone in my car. My body aches to be weightless. The lake isn't far. I drop off the dock and the cold slices through me. And then arm over arm, I drag the center right to me. Come on in, the water's just water. What kills you just kills you, which might make you stronger. But this cold is too cold, I can't rise to meet it. My lungs shrink as the shore does, I can't even see it. Oh, wholesome country living, even you freeze and drown me. But then arm over arm, the dock has finally found me. Take me in forever, let your warm boards anoint me. Heaven will only disappoint me. Come on in, the water's just water. What kills you just kills you, which might make you stronger. Oh, come on in, the fire's only fire. What saves you sometimes saves you, but also makes you tired. Come on in, the water's just water.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That's
The
awesome.
sound.
The sound, no, it's good.
It's
You're not
good.
cutting out or anything.
It's getting a little dark in here, but I feel like it might be jarring to turn the lamp on, so I'm just going to let myself sort of fade into darkness over this next song.
Nice.
So this last one is from yesterday. I wasn't able to attend Basque, but I set a timer and I wrote a song anyway. So I was probably about like a half an hour late, but it still happened. So very fresh indeed. I'll do my best. There are a lot of words I don't quite know.
Awesome.
I remember at the start, sucking down margs at the McMiniman's bar, making excuses to stay where we are. You sobering up alone at the end of the night in your car. I don't remember the things you said then, just that you were unruffleable and my friend, a combination on which I still depend when I can. And if there's just one thing that you like to hear, it's that there's just one thing that you have made clear, the declaration you've requested for years, just two little words, music to your two ears. Who cares cares if you live or die? I don't know why I would. Who cares what attention gets paid, and tell me why they should? Well, we're here and it's hard, but only as hard as it will be. So who cares at the end of the day whether you're here with me? I remember the first time I offered you honest to God peace of mind. Can't recall now if I knew I was lying when I said that though you'd pulled the pin, that grenade of heartbreak was all mine. Not so long after, on some summer night, in the wake of what passed back then for a fight, I kissed your head in my sleep and said it's alright, and you cried. Why do I clutch this memory to my chest and still keep the tearful message you left, when I know you'd so much prefer that I forget, melted down with those two perfect words like lead. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares if we live or die? I don't know why I would. Who cares at the end of our lives, and tell me why they should? We were different back then, and it's too chill, and that's all things do. So who cares at the end of each day that I'm still here with you? Who cares as I sleep in your arms whether I'm still here with you?
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Amazing. I can't
Well, then we
believe
went
that
from-
you wrote that in an hour.
Ukulele to acoustic bass. I love the full spectrum there.
All right, thank you, Erica. All right, next up we have Dwight Holmes. Dwight is returning again for the third time. Very happy to have you joining us from Pennsylvania. Dwight, you can go ahead and unmute.
Okay. You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. The two songs I'm going to do, as you know, for a long time now, I've been trying to have a link between the songs I do. Well, since the last open mic, anyway. And the two that I'm doing tonight have as sort of their stories, and they're both about people traveling to have a better life. In the one, there's a group of people traveling, moving, as it were, and the other one is a person who is having to travel to take care of some unfinished business and then have a better life back home where he's actually leaving from. Okay, and the first one is called 57 Wagons, and both of these songs also were inspired by well, one by a movie and the other by a stage play. And this one was the stage play. And my wife, Mary, wrote this one. 57 wagons set sail on June the 12th. They're bound for California. There'll be lots of land and wealth. Some they never made it. Some wish they'd never gone. But the hopes and dreams and spirits soared in that early dawn. They sang do 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 Mrs. Smith McCutcheon could mend and stitch a seam. Her husband died at 65, things were looking clean. She sold off everything she had for a wagon and a steed. She's bound for California, there'll be lots of men indeed. She sang do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Tom and Red McGinnis were married 20 years. They wanted land and liberty. They were tired of slipping years. Red, she got the fever. She didn't last that long. Now poor Tom has to carry on, though everything felt wrong. He sang do, 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 Billy Johnny Johnson collected his last pay. He loaded up his wife and kids and he walked the whole damn way. When he got to the other side, he looked down at his boots, thanked the Lord for journey's end, and he started growing roots. He sang do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. 57 wagons set sail on June the 12th. They're bound for California, there'll be lots of land and wealth. Some may never made it, some wish they'd never gone, but their hopes and dreams and spirits soared in that early dawn. They say, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
Nice. I love the
Cool.
dudes.
Yeah, I was going to ask everybody to sing along in the chorus, but there's so many words, but they're all the same. So I thought, you know, you people that like to harmonize could probably do that. But I forgot to mention.
Probably wouldn't work too well over the computer, but I could hear that sounding great.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
Okay, and this song, this is a good lead-in for Todd because he was a co-writer, and it's about a man who has to go get some business finished. In the morning I'm gone, my bags are packed. So tired of running, I just gotta go back. We never have things the way we want them to last, unless I get right with the past. Honey, do you feel the river flow? To be with you, there is nowhere I would go. But tonight here by the water's edge, let's make a splash. I leave with the sun's first flash. Hold me, love me, the way that I know that you can. Let me talk you and rock you, gonna show you why I'm your man. Mississippi is muddy and it does turn me It's the crookedest river that has ever been, reaching back into that bad old fever dream. It's like swimming against the stream. Well, I got to get to Lansing over state lines to fix it with a man I'll cross against the dayline. If I make it back to Parkview, all will be fine. We'll meet again on this riverside. Hold me, love me, we may not be here again. Let me tease you and please you. We're gonna take it all the way to the end. Some criminals in rivers hard to fathom and lost, like eddies in the current line, swallow me like jaws. But I got to go upriver. It's understood, so I can drift back down for good. Yeah, I can drift back down to my little town. I'll come home to you for good.
Very nice.
Thank you.
We were all just in awe of your guitar skills. You sound really great.
Thank you very much.
All right. So yeah, next up we have Todd Pinney, and like Dwight said, they're co-writers. So Dwight has played some of Todd's songs, and I'm happy that Todd is joining us tonight. Todd also happens to be my dad, so happy to have you. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You are all set when you're ready.
Okay. So, as most of you know, I'm not much of a musician. So I'm just going to sing 2 songs. It's a themed set, and the theme is death. But I think they're both kind of uplifting songs. I hope they are. And the first one is called Sooner or Later. I wrote it about, maybe close to 50 years ago. I'll bet you Dwight's played it 500 times or something. And here it goes. Oh, I have Jimi Hendrix with me. Okay. I've forgotten the words. Okay,
Oh, yeah. Got it?
I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. We could talk the night away, and we could probably talk the whole next day. We could walk the floor, or we could lock the door and throw the key away. Sooner or later, there'll be no denying me. Sooner or later, you won't even try. Sooner or later, we all go to bed together in the earth. And here I am in my red-lipped head, and I'm in my colorful dream of dying. And here I am playing around on the bed, wherein sooner or later I'll be lying. And sooner or later, there'll be no denying me. Sooner or later, you won't even try. Sooner or later, we all go to bed together in the earth. Well, I've been around and I've heard a rumor about a young man out of Galilee. If that man's coming back, I hope it's sooner, 'cause later might be too late for me. And sooner or later, we are gonna find out if those people know what they are talking about. Sooner or later, we all go to bed together in the earth. And I don't know who's controlling these airwaves, and I don't know who's driving this train. There's 9 of us going down to the graveyard, and only 8 are coming home again. And sooner or later, you're gonna be number 9. Sooner or later, all in good time. Sooner or later, we all go to bed together in the earth. And sooner or later, we all take our rest together in the earth. Don't try to hold on to what you had when your time is come to an end. You just go bravely through the shadow. It's only your old familiar friend.
Hey, I'm so sorry for clapping too soon. That was great.
That's a great moment.
Yeah, that's cool. I think Dwight played that song at Noah's funeral. This next song is called Noah's Tune. And it came from, it was Dwight's idea to write a song based on a riff that Noah used to play. Noah died way too young. And I wrote this song at Lake Atitlan in the highlands of Guatemala. And one of my main hurdles in writing it was to keep away from rewriting House of the Rising Sun, because the riff always reminded me of it, but I mostly escaped House of the Rising Sun, I think. So here is Noah's Tune. You will walk in golden as you've always done, and you will sleep in silver after twilight runs. You will choose a cloak of colors for dancing in the stars, and linger with the flowers in gardens of the gods. And you will waltz through ballrooms, you will leave a word behind. You will swear an oath that's never heard in the stories of our kind. You will ride a mirror river, you will skip a perfect stone. You will climb a tree and wait until the cows come home. And I live by a little ocean, and I live only a little at a time, like a solitary raindrop or a single touch of shine. You will watch amazing moon fun. You will feel the hand of sky. And you will find a rising sun in the twinkle of an eye. You will harmonize the themes through ever-changing clouds. You will see a man of dreams, and you will laugh out loud.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's a very sweet song.
I meant to tell the story of it before I sang it. And so I'll just briefly tell the story of it. It's a dead person trying to send a blessing back to his wife. And the part that is sung high is the dead person describing where he is. So keep that in mind when you hear it again.
That's really cool. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. All right. This brings us to the last portion of our evening. Next up, we have Michael Bruner. And as I said earlier, Michael is a super talented singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, producer. I know, Michael, you have a lot of things you're working on, different collaborations, and I'm sure some cool stuff that you're going to be releasing soon. But tonight you're gonna do something new, so yeah, very excited. Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is cool. Yes, there's a lot cooking, and I guess I have a lot to prove given that intro. So.
No pressure.
This is cool though. I kind of just sort of like treat it as a, like a writing sesh hangout that I would with like a friend of mine. I had my friend Elias over the other day. We were just sitting in the same spot. Watched an episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, of course, and then proceeded with a little songwriting session afterwards.
Nice.
So I got like a timer here. I was just curious, Sienna, like around how much time do I have for this? What is the allotted time?
Well, technically, the open mic goes for another like 20 minutes. So yeah, however you want to use that time.
That's a good amount of time, because I was thinking about just introducing this with at least a snippet of a song of mine, just so people can get my vibe and just hear my voice in something that's finished, if that makes sense.
That sounds great.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just put this on, keep that in mind. Little stopwatch. And yeah, I'll just play a little bit of this tune called Nervous Dance. I wrote this like summer of 2018, so I feel like I have an unfair advantage over the rest of you. Actually, I guess except for Todd, because, there's no way I could have a 50-year-old track. It's not possible given my age. But yeah, this is one I wrote in the summertime when I was sort of gaining back my strength in my wrists. I came down with, it sounds like a sickness, I came down with wrist tendonitis. Spring semester of my freshman year, 2017. And that was really hard, but what I found is that it led me to lean away from identifying so heavily with guitar, which was like my thing, and really allowed me to explore my voice as like the primary instrument and to let it lead the way so that I'm not tied down to something that is, physically separate from me, at least in this realm, if we want to get deep. So anyway, just a little preface for this song. So I was getting fancy with my chords again, maybe is what I'm trying to say, because I was getting a little more confident after that injury, after getting a little further along on the recovery. So let's give it a go. 2, 3, 4. To be so stepping, I I got more confessions. I'll give you one suggestion. Baby, do some introspection. Don't you feel how tight you're gripping me when you're in my vicinity? I feel a leash when you're gone. If I don't got your sympathy, I think we ought to split the seams, for it all goes dreadfully wrong. You know it's all a nervous dance, and I'm with you. Never take a chance when I'm with you. Think of what the impact would do. I'm afraid to break it, won't you? You used to be the best thing, until we started texting. When yourself is your obsession, guess I'm just something extra. Don't you feel how tight you're gripping me when you're in my vicinity? I feel a leash when you're gone. If I don't got your sympathy, I think we ought to split the seams, for it all goes dreadfully wrong. You know it's all a nervous dance, and I'm with you. Never take a chance, and I'm with you. Think of what the impact would do. I'm afraid to break it, won't you? All a nervous dance, and I'm with you. Never take a chance when I'm with you. Think of what the impact would do. I'm afraid to break it, won't you? Yeah.
Nice. That was beautiful.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Could you hear that all right? I guess it works as a good audio test for my voice.
You sound, yeah, your internet, as far as the visual, seems a little, it's disconnecting a little, but the sound is sounding fine, so I don't know.
Not like choppy or anything?
No, the sound
just the
isn't
video?
choppy. There's just a little with the video.
Oh, I'm cool with that. Okay,
Yeah.
Good. All right, cool. Well, I guess we might as well dig into a song.
Sweet.
Oh, you know that song, Todd. What? Yeah. I get one ear off here. Half the real world, half the virtual world. So let's see how much time we have. Okay, so just 6 minutes in. So, something I have been enjoying doing with approaching a songwriting session is starting with my voice and like what is the most comfortable tone at the present moment, because it changes like throughout the day. It changes depending on what day, or so many factors that can alter the range of your voice and what feels comfortable. So I kind of want to just start there and find something that feels good, because if it feels good immediately, then there's as little resistance as possible to make the rest of the things happen, So I kind of just want to, I can geek out so hard on the guitar, so I'm just putting it down. It could be dangerous. Oh, say it, oh yeah, say it. Just doing a little bit of gibberish. 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 Finding that place, am I finding that place? Finding that place, am I finding that place? Finding that place, and I've been down in the down. Like, that feels like you're finding that place, and I'm about 8 down, so not dead and out. Getting like a pulse, finding that place, and I'm about 8 down, finding that place, and I'll die. Finding that place, and I'm about 8 down, finding that place, and I'll die. Finding that place down in 8 now, finding that place, no, no. Where would that go? Finding that place, no way, showing on that 8 now place. Finding that place, and I'm about 8 down, finding out on that song down. So wordy though. So finding that place, and I'm down, finding out down. Finding that place in the door. Like, if I get too many syllables in that melody, then I just cut out the ones in between, I guess. So then it helps create space and give me room to breathe, because I'm like such a talker, like proactive, do stuff, go, go, go. So finding that place, finding that place, finding that door. I can just throw a chord in there. Find the key. Find that place, open it down, find that place. And if anybody has ideas, like, just throw it out there. You can turn on your microphone and just like sing some shit or put something in the chat, whatever you want to do. Find that place and open it down, find that place. Finding that place and open it down, finding that place. Find that place, find that place, find that place, find that place, find that place. Oh, that's interesting. Look on, find that place and all them it down, and I find that shit down, I find that shit down, they can find that shit down, babe. Find that say some open way back home. Way on the sun fade down. That's kind of cool. Like fade down. They don't talk and say that and fading down. So now finding that place and like adding a little bit of what that chorus might be, like at the very end, like down 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 down. Now, in case I start forgetting this stuff, relying on my phone. So like that, the first idea, finding that place and all down, lay down, finding that place, down, down, something like that. And then finding they down, finding they down, finding they song, finding down, down, they down, they down, they down, finding they down. Finding they down, finding they down, ooh, ooh. Oh yes, okay, so it's finding that place and not down, they down, finding that place, down, down, finding down, to say down, down, finding down. Oh, I already did the verse, I got the recording for it, so it's good. Finding they down, that's it. Finding they down, finding that place and all about they down. Oh, space right there. Finding down, finding they down, finding that place and all about they down. Find that place, find that place and all about they down, 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 down. That's what I was hearing, is that it's the 2 chords, 2 minor chord. Sorry to alienate anybody. It's just like 1, 2 steps up from the tonic root of the chord. Yeah, so Start up and fade out. Fade up down, fade out. Find no place and nothing. Find a place and find out. Maybe harmonies and better bass and a better bass and a better. Find that place and all the make that rain now. Finding that place and now there's like a little transition. It's a little intellectual, a little geeky here on the guitar. Falling into it, but maybe that's part of the song. It's like falling into. That's very meta. The problem of the song becomes the problem of the subject matter. Like falling into this thing that is easy to geek out about. That is easy to kind of move around in. Okay, we're good on time. So that's cool. It's like, fading cycles. Ooh, I'm thinking of cycles, like things that are just so fast when you get right into them. Like for me, it's the guitar, and probably now like doing this kind of rapid songwriting thing, because I've been doing it with a number of people lately, and myself. So like, not getting lost in that momentum. To the point where you leave behind like the holistic vision of the project or whatever it is, or like, you know, other relationships that you have with people. So like caught in cycles. My friend has been talking about cycles as opposed to like habits. It's like this thing that has a momentum that catches you like a riptide or something, like caught in cycles, yeah, caught in cycles, vicious, sitting cycles, fitting cycles, fitting cycles, if I don't write though, feeling cycles, it ain't right though, I don't like those. Let's look at the chat to see if anybody has. Oh hell yeah, Erica singing harmonies. Stuck in cycles, feeling psycho. It ain't right now. It ain't right now. It didn't stop on saying no make that in cycles. Yeah, so whatever. Like stuck in cycles, feeling psycho. People tell me it ain't. People tell me it's a light though. It's a sight though. It is a sight though. I'm like literally just turning sounds into words, like almost giving no thought to what it is, but what feels right. Feeling psychos. It feeling psycho. Feeling psycho. Is it psycho? Ooh. Asking a question, like feeling psychos. Is it psycho? It don't fight now. Feeling right, that it don't fake now. It don't not though. Like feeling right don't mean it's right now. Feeling right don't get in light down. It don't light out. It don't turn the light out. Ooh, don't turn the light out. Like keep on the stimulation, keep on the noise. Da da da, don't turn the light out. That's like, that could be cool for the hook, maybe like a refrain. Oh, feeding cycles. There it is. Feeding cycles. Like it's this thing. Feeding cycles. Is it psycho? It ain't modern. It ain't right. Turn the light off. Too afraid to turn the light off. That's cool. Too afraid to turn the light off. Like it feels good to say it, and it feels like it could make sense. Yeah. Too afraid to turn the light out. I love those little like earworms. To turn the light out. Too afraid to turn the light out. So I'm just gonna write these down real quick. Looks like we're getting close to time. So I think what's cool is like what I like to do is I get through the whole entire process in terms of like what is the general structure of the song. I don't worry too much about getting maybe verse 2, it's a repeat. You know, it's like maybe it's even better to be in a different space or be an hour later or a day later to like get into that second verse or get into that bridge. But at least there's something there. So I think the last thing I might do here, since I've been recording the whole thing on my phone, is dig into like what a bridge might be, like what some departure might be from this cycle, right? Like how does that relate to the song and the subject matter? So I'm not even gonna write down like all the verse stuff because it's recorded in my phone. Thank you, technology. So imagine like they too afraid to turn the light out and that I'm find the sight out. This is the chorus maybe. Setting down the day when I don't really gotta play with setting down. Fighting foe. Maybe it goes, yeah. Fighting foe. In a fading out. Like, and I'm fading out, and I'm fading out, I'm fading out, facing out the day. And I'm fading out and say, well, you gotta run away. Fading out, and falling out. Maybe some like little variation. Falling out, I'm fading down, sound and fade down. And then it goes back. I'm afraid to turn the cycles down. So and then I'm just like playing around with what could like production elements be. Counter melodies. Like some cool interplay between bass and guitar. I don't know. Like what is like the catchiest jammy shit I can incorporate into this moment here where this happened. And I guess we're about up on time, so I'll just call that it, because that's basically the full picture of the song, you know, some variations here and there. So yeah.
That was so amazing. That was so fun to see your process. Is there any way you could like play a little of it one more time? I like want to hear it a little.
Yeah, for sure. I just read the chat. Find a way out. That's great. I like that. That's a great second line. Don't turn the light out. Yeah, I'll just I'll have this up so I can remember that when I'm playing through. So like try to do like a verse to chorus thing.
Yeah.
Feeling cycles. Is it psycho? People tell me I'm too afraid to turn the light on. Let them rain now. Read them rain now. Ain't a fade down. We don't got to turn the light out, we don't die. Don't find a way out, we don't find. We don't got to turn the light out, we don't mind. We don't mind to turn the noise off, we don't find. You say don't, oops, little mistakes. That's what I want to do. Bottom that down, there's another verse. Hit them right down. Getting I'm for no ratio and fight. A funny day, novelty. Normal things up on them fight now. From they say they baby it down. This is new. You are my man and saying now, dog. Imitating now, and they son of an egg. It's hating up on my Sunday. It don't turn the light off, it don't make. It don't fade, don't turn the light off, it don't fade. It don't fade, don't turn the light off. What we ever do to find a way out, getting it all day. I'm making sure that gonna stay. I don't make my way down. Oh, this could be a verse instead. The more times you play it, the more things come out. I can reckon on a sit down day. I can reckon on a sit down any day. I can reckon on a bit down anyway. I don't waste time. It don't make them turn the light off. It don't make a difference. It don't make it turn the light off. It don't fade. It don't make them turn the light off. That could be like an outro, like whispering it. Turn the light off. It don't fade. Oh, that's not the right chord, but cool. There it is.
Awesome. That was so fun. I could listen to you do that
Oh,
for
yeah.
another
Amazing.
hour, but that is all the time we have tonight. So I don't know, maybe if you finish it, you'll post a video on your Instagram or something. I don't know, but I'd love to hear it when it's done.
That's a great
Michael,
idea.
I have one word for you that you could possibly incorporate in there, and that's fragile.
Ooh, writing it down.
Nice.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Well, I so appreciate that look into your process. It's just fascinating to see how different songwriters' brains work, and you did such a beautiful job of like articulating what is going through your head while you're doing it. So that was very fun. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, it's a fun new challenge, and Raja helped too, just from vibes.
Oh, cute. I'm just going to switch to the gallery view for everybody to say goodbye. Thank you guys again for being here tonight. This was really lovely. Thanks, Erica, Dwight, Todd, and Michael. Thanks everyone for watching. We will be doing this. Oh, what's the date? The next one's going to be Saturday, August 15th, same time. So if you want to tune in, if you know any friends that would like to join, definitely come back. So thanks. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Great. Thanks so much. Bye,
That was
guys.
incredible, guys.
That was awesome.